Hi, I'm just doing a short piece from an interesting article. It was in the Economist this week from the 17th of March, which highlights the battleground for digital supremacy between the US or the rest of the world and China. Some very interesting points in that within it regarding the speed of change, the scale of change on the digital side of things, so quantum computing, the rollout of 5G, and the scale of mobile and internet penetration that within the particular areas. In a number of areas it shows China's behind. Some of those areas I'd question whether it's legacy technologies like broadband or PC sort of type penetration, but the other areas are forward looking. It's giving interesting stats in terms of STEM education, tertiary education, where China is leading and predicted to lead in that as well, as I showed in some short videos when I was in China. One of the key points, though, that I'm not sure comes over sufficiently within the articles is what I term innovative new value chains. So digital supremacy is going to be important for these base areas, and we know we're seeing the likes of WeChat, the penetration of mobile transactions, the social sort of media, and those sort of network type effect areas, which is what often's meant when we're talking about digital supremacy. And there's the talk of being DD versus Uber. The bigger challenge that comes when we're talking about health applications, where you're connecting devices, data behind that, and then changing the relationship with the customer to maybe being in the home, or examples like one of the videos I've recently done talking about electric cars, autonomous vehicles, because data is going to be so important to those areas, but it's much broader and much more challenging than just doing the digital side of things. So being able to scale these businesses, being able to work with regulators, being able to roll out then the relationship with the consumers is going to be far more important when we're talking about health, finance, automotive, consumer and industrial Internet of Things. And that's where I think a lot of the corporates that I work with are now having the challenge and focusing on those areas and seeing digital as the enabler and learning from China and seeing how the business model is going to change rather than just being on that digital battlefield. I talk more about this in my book, Purpose to Performance, Innovative New Value Chains.